we've had 2.5 to about 1.5 there. Still favoring Spirit though, as they are the upper dogs. VP still the underdogs, the upstarts, trying to steal away wins.
Yeah, we call them the underdogs, but they did dominate game one in a really strong way, and obviously they have a lot of really good players on their team as well. It's just we hold TSpirit to these high expectations, but so far, man, we've seen them play 4 games in the DPC season so far, and I haven't really seen them shine the way I expect them to.
And they're still trying to get in the groove, figure things out. Already early on, TSpirit come across and block every single bloody camp imaginable. Ancients and large camp gone, but that Radiant Observer ward saw them leaving.
Yeah, so they have awareness that they invaded, and they also saw them leave without the sentries, so they have full information what happened. They also got a nice little B ward on the mid lane, and now contesting the runes.
Man, I saw this Observer ward placed up here by Miposhka as well. Noticed. And FNG. Going to take the bounty, so 2 for 2 to start things off. Miposhka going to get the D ward up on that little cliff top, and he's going to realize, oh god,
be positive.
I saw us coming.
Yeah, that's a bit tough. So we see the matchups here. Of course, mid, we got 2 universal heroes, the Void Spirit against the Pangolier. Definitely a Void Spirit favored lane, I would say. Void Spirit is quite heavily favored in this. I would say at least 60-40. We'll see how execution is going to be. Silence, of course. We got that Bloodseeker plus Oracle against Beastmaster and Pugna. Definitely a lane that has a lot of burst here, the Pugna Beasts, with the Blast and the Axis.
Now you're going to have to see how these supports can transition out of the lane and maybe guard up some of these runes. Oracle and Techies. You know, in patches gone by, you would say these are not rotating heroes, but you know, of late we've seen people do it anyway, just to have to make sure your positioning is good, get your spells out, and try and guard water runes and active runes in particular. Make sure Void Spirit doesn't have free time.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to move from lane to lane as well. You can just move in for the 6-minute rune. Other than that, use your gateway, the twin gates, to get to the other lane. Techies is a great hero to go behind the enemy lines, so really fantastic hero for rotating. But for now, I think we're just gonna see them play out the lanes and see how it's gonna play.
And drag the waves around, mess with equilibrium a little bit there. Beastmaster gets a bit closer to his tower. Collapse doing the same thing down bottom with a pull from Mira. And that mid lane so far, yeah, 9-2, 7-0 on Squadix. Slight lead.
Yeah, looking fairly even for now though. Not too much of a difference.
Both have damage mitigation as well. Resonant Pulse versus Shield Crash. Aether Remnant and a few bit of hits from Squadix. Lal does have the Swash to fall back on. But this is one of those situations where Bloodseeker's laughing. Yeah, everybody low HP. I can start sprinting around.
Exactly.
Causing a bit of havoc.
Yep, he is a hero that thrives on the aggression on the side lanes. That's why we see as well Techies continuously laying into the TB or the Ench whenever he's able to. But they're fighting back. They use the Metamorphosis as well to try and do as much damage as they can. Not that they're buffing up anyone on the side lane, but Techies jumps in.
Yeah, and onslaught forward from Collapse, looking for FNG. Does get the kill. Mira trying to skirt around the trees, but the Terrorblade is there with a reflection and this Metamorphosis. Getting some good damage onto him. Chipping away at Collapse as well.
Ultimately a support for support, but Kirtik getting that kill is probably very happy on this TB. Got some value for his meta, because meta was gonna run out in just a little while. Now at least he got a kill during it.
And FNG just stacking up blood grenades. Chuck these at the enemies as often as possible. And brings out a couple of items that his TB wanted from Fountain. Techies really is just constantly annoying. Up at top, Miposhka just trying to hold back the Pugna, trading blows reasonably well, but when the axes come in from long range, the Beastmaster is so good at kind of joining that additional 1v1 fight from long range.
Yeah, definitely. And for now though, Bloodseeker is doing a great job. He has the early upgraded stick, so he has 15 charges on the magic stick here. And while Beastmaster has done a lot of harassing with his axes, a lot of that is just mitigated by the heal bottom lane. He goes down to another jump.
Yeah, an awful lot of damage from these level 3 heroes from TSpirit down bottom. A lot of gap close. Like it's kind of a surprise effect as well. Both can be hidden by the fog or waiting just for that moment to strike.
Yeah, they reach you from so far away. Very difficult to stay in a safe position there.
What even is the range of blast off?
What is it, like 1200 or something? 1000? I don't know.
I can't see it on the tooltip. Yeah, something like that.
I think it's like 1000 cast range ish. I mean, it's longer than your attack range.
Yeah. That's for sure. Kiratik. Raindrops, one charges. Probably not going to be the hero that dies. FNG just sacrificing himself very often. And things picking up a little bit in the mid lane. Pango getting some good damage onto Squadix. Both of them towing their line, getting very low.
Yeah, this is the race to level 6. Whoever gets level 6 first has a big edge in this lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Lard is trying to keep that pressure on. And a nice little move again by TSpirit, just to keep that wave in front of their tower. It makes things more uncomfortable for the TB with that longer lane to chase with the onslaught and the blast off. And to have some pulls back by FNG to try and drag this wave away.
Precious bunker.
TB doesn't want to give all these creeps away for free here. Sticks around to try and get some denies on the tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So why doesn't... Oh, hang on a second. They're just going to go in on him. Blast off and trample there. Mira does die. Kiratik staying alive. The raindrops and the one charge is enough to keep him alive. And Collapse dies to an FNG double kill.
Oh, he stays alive. The grenade, not enough. He's out healing it with the regen. He would have died 100% if the onslaught connected there. He missed the 95 damage extra from the onslaught, and because of that, TB survives, stays alive here, gets healed up, passed a little bit of regen, and he's gonna be so happy with that.
Miposhka with a backstab through the twin gate. Sticky bomb, Fortune's End, and that purifying flames at level 2 is enough burst damage this time around. I was going to ask you, why is FNG not pulling? And I guess he answered with a couple of kills.
Yeah, I mean, really well played there, and you can see why the Metamorphosis has to be respected in the laning stage as well. It's so strong. He did put 2 points into it for that extra bit of attack range, extra bit of damage, and also Enchantress. Pretty strong hero early on. Yatra now making a move down bottom. They want to get TB again.
Yeah, keep Miposhka down here.
Oh, TB is in danger, maybe.
Darrow's overlord. Keep vision on him. Onslaught, Bloodright, Kiratik in trouble with a blast-off landing. Mira gets the kill. TSpirit really not messing around with 4 heroes down here 7 minutes in.
Yeah, that was a terrible death because now he doesn't have this TP when he respawns, and that leaves bottom lane exposed a bit here. Catapult wave as well. Collapse going off to take some big creep. I think he should stay here and just deal damage to the tower and push the creep wave. Use trample.
Yeah, curious. He's not going for it. Respecting the FNG Enchantress with a centaur.
Yeah, well, probably more respecting Squadix potentially TPing in there. He's worried about getting TP ganked by the mid laner. As Terrorblade is gonna run towards bottom, but maybe farm his way there in the jungle. Looking over at noticed on his Beastmaster in this game, he has ideas sort of going for the Helm of the Overlord. Doesn't look like he wants to go for the same build as we saw last game with the Aghanim's Rush. Commits to the Helm.
Try and spread that map a bit more. You can definitely open things up for your Void Spirit with a bit of space. Of course, you want that ability to buy time for your Terrorblade to farm, as Enchantress does get sniped out by both dire supports.
Yeah, a lot of magic burst with level 3 Purifying Flames, and she doesn't have any point in healing yet. Even if she did, wouldn't really be able to out-heal damage there. Bottom lane, Sunder gets used.
Sunder.
Keep himself happy.
Collapse sent back. And line was drawn there by FNG saying, hey, they've got bottom rune. Arcane for Lal here. He's got his Rolling Thunder ready. You've got to be very careful with their movements and where they head next. Sayo, she's going to scout them. FNG with a Centaur Stomp. Irritating Lal a little bit. And still yet to see Squadix really get into the thick of things.
Yeah, for now, not really coming online yet. Just mainly farming. He is doing a good job staying ahead of the Pango. A nice 800 gold lead on that mid lane. But we also see the same kind of advantage in the carry to carry. Bloodseeker is 1,000 gold ahead of the Terrorblade right now, who has left for gold, but he only has 2 points in Conjure Image. So
Radiant's
skilling up
bottom
Sunder,
tower
skilling
is
2
under
points into
attack.
Metamorphosis. He's not going to farm that fast.
This one's deep.
Yeah, and he's quite a bit of time. They're going to lose that bottom tier 1, it looks like, as well. Centaur nearly kills off the Pango's courier. It'll flap its wings back to safety as Mira tries to line a blast off on and gets it as FNG clipped by the stun, killed off by the bomb. Another freebie
Radiant's
pick off there for
bottom tower
TSpirit.
is under attack.
This is TSpirit coming in a way better way into this game than last one. Mid now, looking for a rupture.
Yeah, one astral step, Ether Remnant down, but this smoke wraparound from the rest of the team is going to allow the Rolling Thunder to crash onto Squadix and finish him off. No points in Dissimulate, so no real way to escape.
That was
Radiant's
very nice
bottom
because now they can
tower
play
is
for
under
that mid tower at the same time as Collapse is working on that bottom tower alone. Leave him to himself. TP is scared to show up, and all of VP just now they're the ones looking a little bit inactive on the map here. This TSpirit are just making moves. A lot of it thanks to Maposhka and how he's running around on his Oracle, just joining these fights.
That's kind of classic TB gameplay, right? You're trying to create this barrier in front of him, protect him while he farms. So you get bogged down in these fights where TSpirit are the ones choosing when and where to go. They've got this vision advantage, getting on top of people, and playing very quickly from one side of the map to the other. Yeah, now they're up top, aiming for Notice. Sticky Bomb and the blast off are there from Mira. Slow him down and catch him out. He roars back, but the proxy mines will finish him off.
That was just clumsy. He saw the smoke. They had vision on the three-man smoke from mid lane, and he stuck around. You saw him turn around there for a little bit of more access. If he just ran, played it safe, he would have definitely lived. And when you have information that the enemy are smoking, you can see it. They smoke under a ward. That death should not happen.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And TSpirit are like, right, we killed top. Let's go back down to mid, guard our tower, keep lol going. With 5 seconds left for Rolling Thunder, they can fight any given moment.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm still waiting for some of these primary items for VP to come in as well. Echo Saber on this Void Spirit, Beastmaster, Helm of the Dominator not yet complete, but he does have these ancient stacks to gather up a bit more gold.
TV gonna back out here. Wise choice, as Collapse was eyeing him up. Knows that he can't solo kill him, but with the help of his Oracle or Techies, he would be able to definitely bring him down. Stay safe though. I think the Void Spirit Echo Saber, like you said, is gonna be very crucial here for him to start going for kills and making moves. He hasn't really joined for anything, just kind of farming for now. But once he has his first item, I expect he will look towards make those rotations.
Under attack.
Yeah, 4.5 to 1 odds now. TSpirit getting into the rhythm of things. Like we were saying, gonna look sloppy in some of these game 1s, the best of 3s. Game 2 and 3, they do turn things around.
Is under attack.
They gathered up mid. Onslaught from Collapse. Straight onto the Pugna ward. Trying to find out who's in the back as well, but with that Ether Remnant, the Void Spirit slips away from the Pango's grasp.
Radiant's middle
Nice
tower
deny
is
on the
under
ward,
attack.
but in the end, not too much of a defense being mounted here for mid. However, not the best pushing heroes either on the side of TSpirit. They do drop some mines here from Techies, and just the power of friendship is going to bring this one down. Orb of Corrosion, giving a bit of minus armor to the tower. All of them just clicking away.
Little by little, we'll destroy our enemies, crush their
Radiant's
towers.
middle tower has fallen.
This is all room for Kiritix on his Terrorblade, though, as he gets
Oh,
to
the
farm in
ancient
his little
stack.
pockets of farm.
Look at the
Right.
ancient stack, they're going to steal it.
So juicy. Oh, Collapse. Free money for the Primal Beast. Oh, they've got to defend this. Noticed he can't let them get away with it. But I don't know, going up high ground blind, it's so spooky. Pango and Primal Beast, even the Bloodseeker joining here. It's a 5-man move from Spirit.
That was a big blow to their economy right there, losing all that, losing the control of your own ancients, as well as it's now warded up to clear out the Hawk as well. That was Noticed farm. He needed that to get closer towards his Helm of the Overlord. He has the Dominator, but Dominator isn't really that great at 13 minutes. Not the strongest timing, and look at the net worth of all these core players. 6.8, 6.5, 6.2. Great farm for the side of TSpirit.
Yeah, while we're waiting for primary items on the Radiant, we're already starting to move to secondary ones on TSpirit. A Diffusal Blade is here for Lol, so he's hit another power spike to play aggressively into the enemy Ancients again. And of course, Yatoro finished off his Maelstrom a while ago, so BKB next on the docket for him.
Radiant's top
Once we
tower
get
is under
to these BKBs and these huge items coming out from Primal Beast and Pango, things are spooky for VP, who are okay, they've got 2 cores in the Void Spirit and the Terrorblade, but as the game drags out, it's starting to feel like it's just going to be the Terrorblade who can stand and fight. Calamity has moved in on this Wisdom Rune. TB does come in to battle around it. False Promise on Primal Beast to save him a 5 at a time as he cancels out the life drain on Seosh's Pugna. Now the Rolling Thunder from Lal will arrive, crashing in onto Pugna as well, but Squad X has been able to fight back along with his TB. A double kill for Lal, but 2 kills equally for the other side as well.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah, and
is under
again,
attack.
they were free farming on Bloodseeker meanwhile, so he was just farming an ancient stack. You want to say this was good for VP, and it definitely was. They were behind, so they get a little bit more gold for this fight, and the experience is well worth it as well. But still, they're not getting a clean victory here in the sense that Yatoro is still scaling towards that BKB, and you're not going to be able to take a tower because look at where the fight transpired. It was on your own tier 2 area, so you can only dream about getting a tier 1 tower for this fight.
Try and get out on the map, try and grab Lol. He's pig poled up and he's away from them.
Yeah.
Terrorblade under vision.
Spirits. The shield rune lasts for so long. I think it's like 75-second duration, by the way. So Squad X can make a move with this rune still.
Bounty.
Just moving into a blank space on the map, sadly for them though. There's nobody down here. TSpirit are angling towards the Terrorblade. Might come into contact with FNG first, and Neposhka, he's going to show himself now.
FNG still didn't find this ward. There's just a ward on the cliff. The most obvious ward, sometimes the hardest one to find, I guess. As he goes out, clears the Ancient block that was also there, but he hasn't removed this ward that just sees the entire triangle.
Radiant's top tower
He's going to have to
is under
realize soon.
attack.
Ward bottom.
Trying to push onto Seosh, but bottom kill as well. Yeah, you're right. Yatoro dead. And multiple fights at the same time. The big one, though, that Yatoro Bloodseeker.
Yeah, massive. Getting 830 gold for that one as they bring down the Pugna, but not getting nearly as big of a chunk of money for that. Also getting some action here for Void Spirit, right? He has to get involved in these kills. He's working on getting a map stall next. Get some stats, get some Dispel here. Great game to have Dispel for sure.
Now, and in that mid lane, we had Pango spend his Rolling Thunder to kill off the Pugna. Seosh did that little positioning trick to get pushed to high ground, but still gets jumped on with a swash.
I like how Kiritik is one of those players who like plans his entire life ahead, basically. If you look at his quick buy, he currently has Eye of Scotty, he wants a BKB, he wants a Nullifier, probably has more queued up. We just can't see more. The list has to end there, you know.
So he's just keeping this Yasha as a Yasha?
For now, yeah.
Seosh, oh dear. TSpirit, again, playing with numbers, making sure that they have that initiation advantage. Get everybody on top of these supports, as FNG's Enchantress will try and glimmer away, but the Swashbuckle offers so much damage.
Yeah, Swashbuckle, great way to burst down the Enchantress. She doesn't have that much armor, and you don't care about being slowed when you just use Swashbuckle for insta attack procs. And she did get one of the D wards there, but there's another ward now on the lane in mid lane that he hasn't found yet. So doing a good job keeping deep vision here on the side of TSpirit. So far, playing really well around their Pango as well. Does he have an entire Aghanim's? He does.
He
Aghanim's
does.
is coming out.
That's the thing, right? These secondary items coming up so much quicker than VP's. Noticed. He's all alone bottom, but it looks like he will get the TP out of there. And very close to finishing off that Helm of the Overlord. But at this point, it feels like TSpirit just need a kill or two to pop into Roche, get Aegis, and keep this game spiraling out of control.
Yeah, it is top Roshan for now, and they're playing the bottom area, so not gonna get Inheim soon, but they still have their tier 1 tower top as well. I think TV needs to get there, send some illusions on this tower, open up the map a bit, because right now, these towers have to go. Like, you need to get a bigger map so you can actually find space to farm on TB.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Notice, gonna see them all with a Hawk. Oh, there's 5 heroes down here, huh? Well, okay.
I guess I'm not going in there.
Yeah, I'm just going to run away then. See you, boy. That'll give the opportunity for actually Pugna to get a bit of chip damage on the tier 1. But now TSpirit, Rainbow TPs, everybody coming up top.
This is the play for Roche. They're all TPing top, not only to defend tier 1, but also wanting to perhaps get a kill and then maybe go straight into Roche, or just go for a tier 2 push right now. But I think... looks like they don't want to go Roche immediately.
Yeah, my Parsley's probably calling, hey guys, I put all these observer wards down bottom, let's use them. Let's not waste the vision we've got. Get through the twin gates.
Thinks he's safe down here, but wisely only sending his creeps to push out the lane.
Well, the rest of the VP doing a pretty good job setting base camp up. And the enemy ancients near that mid tier 2 and getting some pressure there.
Yeah, this pressure is really great. Everyone TP top before, so they can't really TP mid. This is a really good choice to just go and push mid tower.
FNG. Career sniping.
Oh, he's in danger now.
Just, yeah, pop smokes and break ganks. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's dead.
Wow.
Just a swash into shield crash.
That was a lot of damage that he took right there.
I mean, what is he? 927 HP.
Yeah, you could also say it that way, that he's a, you know, essentially a glorified range creep, but let's pretend he took a lot of damage, Garrett.
Squishy, squishy. I mean, lol, he's getting to ridiculous points of damage now. Mira did get poked out a little bit by the TB and the Pugna. Yeah. There's some backup arriving.
20 minutes. Could see VP back up here with the TB and try and take their own Tormentor, but we also see TSpirit wanting to claim that Wisdom Rune. They're making a move over for it.
Yeah, they're clearing out waves too quickly here. Bottom's already pressing onto tier 2. Head wave destroyed by Collapse, and he pulverizes in this Void Spirit. Just trying to irritate Squadix and hold him around this mid lane while the rest of his team are gathering up their forces.
He just brushes off the damage that he just took. He has the Boots of Bearing in Vanguard. He's just chasing him down here. Not really threatening to kill him, but he is very annoying. He has Arcane Rune as well, so could charge him again.
Hey, I mean, he's forced Astral Steps, cooldowns. Squadix not comfortable in his own skin.
Collapse. He loves this build. The Boots of Bearing and the Face Boots. Super fast Primal Beast doing a lot of damage for Trample.
Oh, he does, yeah. And he was doing this even before the upgraded Boots of Bearing.
That's true.
Doing this when it still had charges.
Oh yeah, it's so much better now. Having infinite uses.
Yeah, it feels super good.
Dire's top tower is under
God, blink on Pango. I've honestly not clicked Bloodseeker in a good 5 minutes. What's he up to?
He's got Mjolnir coming out now, so he has the full Mjolnir and he has BKB, and he wants Shard next. Very useful Shard for increasing your DPS, but also looks like he's got his future planned out in his quick buy. Shard, Nullifier, wants a Basher, and upgrade into Abyssal. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does. I mean, things have slowed down in the past couple of minutes. A bit of breathing room for VP to get this Terrorblade off the ground a little bit. We've gotten into the helm of the Beastmaster. Manta Star nearly done on the Void Spirit. So VP not looking as bad as they were 10 minutes ago. Or at least the situation doesn't look as bad as it did 10 minutes ago. Definitely more chances to fight, and they're going in. Roar the Pango, catch the backlines. Oracle being harried by the Void Spirit. Law does get off his Rolling Thunder though, and a bit of an escape here with Collapse backing him up. Glimmer and a Pigpole, getting the Void Spirit the distance he needs. And TSpirit, yeah, 4 heroes around that mid lane. And do rebuff the efforts.
Kind of failed attempt there, as they didn't have to use the False Promise, and they still forced out the Meta, the Roar, and now this is a terrible time for VP. They're gonna have to try and dodge the damage as the smoke comes out. TSpirit, they want to put the hurt on.
Yeah, I mean, a 2-minute window for this TB, pretty massive for TSpirit. Getting behind them in this top lane.
I think you just break the top area, completely snap this part of the map open, and you're going to get access to the Tormentor. You can get to tier 2. Gold bottom though.
Squadix going for a solo kill on Mira. Don't know what he popped Lotuses and mech and everything. He's back at full HP. The rest of TSpirit, they're on the Tormentor. So yeah, stealing that up. Grab a shard. Pulverizing illusion.
Dire's
There's nothing VP can do about that.
Lucian can't really steal it anyway as it dies from the AoE damage, but it's going to be short over for the techies of Mira. So he has that
Radiant's
available
top
now.
tower is under attack.
Right, holding back the push from Enchantress and his creeps. And FNG in the Glimmer Cape, a little bit of safety. Wraps around and breaks the ankles. TP's out from him and Sayos. Oh, they get out of there.
TP. Okay,